Hello and welcome. It's Dana again from Moving on the Mat with Dana. So I'm out here again. It's a nice summer day. Pretty nice out, a little cool but nice. And I just want to thank everybody for joining me, for tuning in. Thanks for liking these videos, thanks for watching them, and thanks for subscribing. So today I'm going to be doing just like a full body yoga. We're going to start off standing, warm up a little bit, tone up a little bit, get a little active, and then end up on the mat with a little more deeper stretch and some deep breathing. Okay, so let's just start. I'm just going to start by loosening things up and just swinging it out for a couple times, just loosening up arms and shoulders, breathing in and out. And then I'm going to come back in and roll out those same shoulders, circle it out, again just loosening things up, deep breath in and out, and then going the other way forward, round and roll. We're starting from the top down today. Okay, and just feet on the edge of your mat. We're going to just drop the chin to the chest and then lift back up. So we're just warming up the back of the neck and the shoulders. One more chin to the chest. And we turn up and look over your shoulder all the way, then to center. And other shoulder, center, breathe in and out, look out. One more time each side, just nice and slow. Look out over the shoulder, breathe in and other shoulder. Okay, good. Let's take one arm across, hug it in, bicep shoulder stretch, getting to the shoulder and the bicep and a little bit of the back here. Deep breath in and out. Let's take that same arm up and pulling it down. And I like to add a little side bend, side stretch with this one. And then we're going to slowly return up. I'm releasing the top elbow. This hand's going to come up the back for cow's head arms. So again, just reaching fingertips towards each other on the back. All right, and then we'll do the same stretch other side. Bring it across, hug it in, shoulder stretch, breathe in and out. Just feel that stretch. And then take that same arm up, walk fingertips down, pull on the elbow, get a little deeper into that side rib, side oblique, side hip, open that side, back to center. Again, releasing the top elbow, come up the back. One more time for those cow's head arms. And again, see if you can touch the fingers or clasp with the fingers. Okay, doesn't matter either way if you can't, you're just still stretching either way. Let's shake it out again, give it all a shake. And I'm going to bring one hand around the back, just placing it on the mid-back, and then ear to the opposite side. And if you want, hand on top. Again, just getting that side neck, shoulders stretched out. Deep breath in and out. Return to center. Let's do the other side. Sweep around the back. Hand comes up the back. Again, you're just in the middle of the back. And then ear to the other side. Hand just gently resting on top. Opening that side neck, shoulder, just getting a little stretch. Not too hard, just gently. Okay, and then relax. Shake it out again. Give it a shake. Swing it out again. And just loosen up those arms and shoulders because there's often tension in the back of the neck and shoulders. Shake it out. Empty it out. We'll go on to a little bit of lower body stretching. So I'm going to ground through one leg. Bring this opposite leg up, and I'm opening my front hip and reaching the other arm up. Opening the hip, lengthening the spine. Opening that chest, maybe going a little back into this dancer pose. So lifting, opening the front of the body and the back, lengthening the whole spine. Little back bend and a balance here. Good. Okay, let's come down with both feet. Let's try the other side. Shift over to the opposite leg. Bring that back foot up. Just hold for a second. Let the knee drop. Let the hip open. Let that spine lengthen, reach up tall, lengthen everything out, deep breath in and out, open the front hip and thigh. Feel that full body stretch. Coming into a little back bend, reaching the arm back too a little bit, opening the hips up, chest up, deep breathing. And eventually just come back down to the ground, back to both feet on the floor. And then we're just going to slowly roll forward, nice and easy, head heavy, just relax into it, into Uttanasana or deep forward bend, and just touching the ground, sinking it down, deep breath in and out, hamstring stretching, holding until you can hold on to the elbows to go a little deeper, really lengthening it all out, and then come all the way up, roll those arms back, push it out, reach around the back, open the shoulders, open the chest, open the heart chakra, and again just folding forward one more time, just sinking forward, pulling those arms back, opening the front of the body, lengthening it out, deep breath in and out, stretch it all out. Return back up, shake it out. Okay, let's go a little more into the legs. So we're going to step right leg forward, left heel back, coming into our first warrior. Really ground through those feet. Really feel that front knee bending, back heel sinking, so it's the opposition. Getting into the feet, getting into the legs, feeling those muscles. Sweep those arms up, relax the shoulders at the top. Deep breath in and out, just relax here, lengthen here, sink into it, stretch into it. We're going to open arms and chest wide, warrior two, float out, sink continually into that knee, really get into that stretch, feel those legs working, engage those feet, engage those legs and ankles. Front arm comes up, gaze up, push up, back out, wide again, warrior two again, turn to center, and we'll shift into that front leg for another balance. Balancing it out, warrior three, ground that foot, lengthen those arms, feel that stretch through the whole body. Take a minute to come back down, okay? So feet grounding, let's straighten everything out. Legs are straight and long, feet are parallel, everything facing forward. Hands for a second or two at the heart chakra in a prayer pose. Then sweep those arms back behind. See if you can come all the way up the back into reverse prayer. So palms up the back, palms together, open the shoulders, open that chest, take a deep breath in as you ground down, lengthen up, and breathe out. Sink forward into that front leg, fold forward, sink into it. And I'm going to use my bricks soon, so I'm folding into it, sinking forward, opening the shoulders, connecting through the back, so let the hands drop down. And I'm going to grab my two bricks. You don't have to use bricks if you don't want to, but I'm just going to rest my hands on those bricks beside that front foot and just sinking forward. Another hamstring stretch, deep breath in and out. Relax and fold, sink a little deeper, hands can go a little deeper. And then I'm going to push one brick aside, push one brick forward. Hand comes forward about a foot in front of that same grounded leg. Back leg comes up. We're going to lengthen out, open the shoulder blade, open the chest, and reaching up to a half moon. Lengthening and opening the shoulder and the hip. Balancing a lot here. And then gently drop back, maybe to warrior two. Let's turn up to warrior one again. Let's finish off with a little twist the other side. Open the shoulders, open the chest, stretch it all out, open the shoulders wide, breathe in and out, relax. Let's step the feet together in mountain and just take a few seconds in mountain. So again, bricks are helpful. You don't have to use them, but they just add a little length to the hands when you're in some of those more difficult poses. So I'm just going to keep my bricks at the front, my mat just at the side in case I need them. So let's take it to the opposite leg, stepping the other foot forward, opposite leg back, so toes forward, everything facing forward, bending that front knee, hips facing forward as well. Sweep those arms up. Relax the shoulders at the top to sort of stretch it out a bit. Deep breath in and out. Really feel those legs engaging, feet engaging, everything stretching, spine lengthening here, but in a relaxed sort of way. And we're going to open wide again. Two, warrior two. Sink into that front knee. Open the chest, open the shoulders, lengthen it all out. Reverse warrior. Gaze up, stretch up, reach up and back. Come out wide and long again, warrior two, engage those feet, open the shoulders, reaching wide and long from one side of the mat to the other. Return to first warrior, so we're back to everything parallel. We're going to shift our weight slowly forward once again onto that front leg. Shifting forward, balancing out, extending arms out, holding steady. This is warrior three, the third warrior. Gently drop it back down. Okay. Again, hands to the heart. Check that those feet are parallel. Legs are long, so no bends. Both legs are long. We're going to sweep around the back, connecting the hands to the mid-back area into the reverse prayer pose, palms together. If you find this too hard, you can just cup the hands, okay? You don't have to have the palms right together if it's too much. But we're opening the shoulders, opening the heart, grounding through those feet. Let's take a deep breath in as we lengthen up. Exhale. Fold forward, sink towards that front leg, fold into it, sink into it, stretch into it, breathe into it. Going a little deeper every breath out, feeling that hamstring stretching, keeping those feet grounded, palms together. Let the arms rest. And I'm going to put the bricks on either side of my front foot
And just fold forward for a few seconds, lengthening that spine out, stretching with those hamstrings, dropping into it, feeling that stretch. Okay, I'm going to shift my weight forward. So my hand's coming to about a foot in front of that left front foot. I'm opening through that right leg, grounding the palm on the floor of the brick, and opening the right arm up for a big balance. Half moon, open the shoulder blade, open the chest, lengthen it up. If you can, look up, lengthen ground, deep breath in and out. It's the half moon. We're going to come down again, shift into warrior two, just take a little stretch, return to center, relax, and a little twist to the other side. Open the shoulders, open the chest, squeeze out those abs, float those arms out, reach out, lengthen, relax. Okay, coming back into parallel feet, take a few seconds in mountain, pull the shoulder blades back, take a couple deep breaths in and out. Okay, let's take a deep breath in, arm up, reach up, exhale, empty it out. Let's do one more big full breath. And shake it down and shake it out. Let's just give it all shake, 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 relax and lengthen, getting to those hamstrings again. Roll it up, and this time we're going to sink it back into floating chair. So feet parallel, toes forward, hip width apart. Extending arms up as we sink the tailbone back like you're sitting in a small stool. Gaze up, reach up, get those quads engaged. Lengthen and look up. Sink the tailbone down, reach up. Hold for a breath or two. And come all the way back in. Back into prayer, back into mountain. Deep breath in and out. Shake it out. Okay. I'm going to take it down to the ground for a few more sitting stretches. And then maybe we do a little bit of breathing at the end. So we should be stretched out in those legs, toned up a little bit, stretched out a lot. See if I can bring this down a tiny bit more. There we go. Okay, so coming to the ground, coming to your mat, and let's just take it to the bound angle poses. This is just a nice hip warm-up stretch. So if you're sitting in chairs all day, your hips are likely getting tight. So if you want to loosen things up, just come to the ground, sit on the floor, watch TV on the floor. I always tell people that because when we're kids, we're always sitting on the ground and our hips are really flexible. And then as we get older and older and older, everything gets tighter and tighter and tighter. So one simple exercise is just sitting on the ground, on a pillow if you like, or just get comfortable, but try to ground it. Okay, let's take a few minutes here just to take a few deep breaths in and out. Again, feel those hips releasing. Bring the feet a little closer if you can. Just let those knees drop towards the floor as much as they will. Deep breath in and out. Quiet the mind. Feel grounded. Feel centered. Relax. Be present. Okay, we're going to move on to a simple twist. So I'm going to bring one leg long and cross the other foot over, and I'm going to bring that foot towards the hip, ground it but towards the hip, lengthen your spine, and look out to the side, open the shoulders, open the chest, go a little deeper every breath out. Hold here for a few breaths, just going a little and sinking into it, opening the chest and shoulders, lengthening spine up, breathe in and out. Release it all out, squeeze it out, get into those abs, get into that digestion. Turn to center. Give the legs a shake, loosen things up, make sure there's no tension in those legs and hamstrings. Just try side two. We'll bring the opposite leg up and over, pull that foot in close to the hip. Again, we're going to bring the opposite arm up, lengthening and looking out to the side. Deep breath in and out, squeeze out those abs, open chest, back, shoulders, lengthen and look out. Go a little deeper every breath out. Keep moving into it. Turn back to center. Okay. So let's walk our hands forward for a little bit of a hamstring stretch again. Forward fold, hands reaching to either side. And again, you can use bricks for this one as well. So reaching hands towards the bricks, on top of the bricks is fine. And just trying to lengthen and sink into it and hold it for a few breaths. Reach into it. Feel that stretch. Come back up. And we're going to bring the hands behind the back. Palms grounding. Shoulder width apart, hips lifting, spine lengthening, coming into tabletop again. Another little back bend. We did dancer, and here's another one. Open those hip flexors, strengthening those arms, lifting those hips. Deep breath in and out. Stretch it all out. and turn down. One more walk forward, one more forward fold. Again, just reach to the side ankles, fold forward, reach into it, breathe into it, sink forward, lengthen it out, relax and sink. Feel that stretch. Excellent. Okay, let's come back into bound angle pose just for a few minutes, just to get another little stretch here. Let the hips release again. We're revisiting the same pose, maybe going a little deeper. Okay, just sinking a little deeper. Deep breath in and out. You can use the bricks if you want for this one as well. You can sit on top of the bricks to make this pose a little easier. Just sitting on one is fine. If you find this very hard or uncomfortable, so always, bricks are there just to help you get into the pose a little deeper, a little more comfortably. Let's extend the one leg out for head to knee pose. I'm tucking this foot in, sinking both legs down, but folding into that extended long leg, reaching into it, sink into it, breathe into it, fold forward, relax, sink, and lengthen. Deep breath in and out. Come back up. We're going to walk to that same side. One more sitting twist. So just keeping this leg where it is. Lengthen your spine. Opening the shoulders, open the chest, lengthen and look to the back. Deep breath in and out. Release things out. Let's return to center. Let's come back to soles of the feet together, back into bound ankle pose before we go to the other side. And if you want, you can try just folding forward towards those feet, just sinking forward, getting a little into the hamstrings, going a little deeper, deep breath in and out. Come back up, and let's do the head to knee pose on side 2. So I'm just going to extend the opposite leg out. Tuck this foot in again, let the hips sink, spine lengthen, slowly reach to either side of that front ankle and fold forward. Deep breathing, feeling that stretch, going into it, sinking into it, breathe into it, relax and lengthen. Again, the longer you hold these poses, the more you're going to feel a little bit of a release. So again, you don't have to torture yourself holding them, but if you can hold them for at least 10-20 seconds minimum, that would be good. Let's go back into our bound angle pose, just relaxing, breathing here. Okay, so I'm going to take one leg around. So one leg's going to stay right here, the other leg's going to flip, and I'm just going to place that foot on top, and I'm just going to sink the knees down and walk to the other side. So again, hips are sinking, legs are sinking, sink both sides of the hips down as you walk your hands around. Again, a sitting twist with legs just a little different, and deep breath in and out. Relax and open the chest and shoulders, walk it around, reach it around, look around. Okay, back to center. So this leg that's in the front, it's going to stay there again while we move this leg behind. So this leg's just going to ground in front, this leg's coming up and back, and I'm coming into pigeon. And I will be using my bricks just a little bit, just for comfort. Okay, so I'm just going to bring my brick down. I'm going to place my forehead on top of that brick and extend the other leg back. And you can flatten the brick, you can move the brick around, but we're just folding forward, opening that hip, getting into the hip flexors, front hip and back hip a little bit, sinking everything to the ground, just grounding here, breathing here. In pigeon pose. Relax and breathe. Sink a little more, breathe a little more. Feel that hip releasing, and then we're going to slowly walk our hands up. So hands coming in, still opening the hip, lengthen your spine, and just see how this next part goes. We're going to try to reach to the back foot and bring that leg up into almost like a mermaid. So you're pulling that towards your shoulders, sinking hips down still. Lengthening spine a little, feeling that stretch in the hip flexors. Deep breath in and out. Don't overdo this, just enough that you feel the stretch. Let's release. I'm going to come into down dog just to stretch out those legs. So stretching out in down dog. Take a minute to walk out the dog, stretch out the back legs, ground those palms, relax the head. Walk it all out, stretch it all out. Deep breath in and out, come to the toes, then the heels, lengthen your spine. Relaxing head, neck, shoulders, just getting a little bit of a stretch here, forward bend. After doing a little bit of an intense hip stretch, leg stretch. Come forward. Let's drop into the cobra. Open the shoulders, open the chest.
Hands shoulder width apart as you ground and lengthen. Deep breath in and out, open those hip flexors. Roll and sink back, child pose. Relax, take a deep breath in and out. Sink it all the way down. Breathe into that lower back. Roll it up. Okay, we're going to repeat this on the other side, starting with just the bounding pose like we did in the beginning. So soles of the feet together, sink down, relax down, open the hip flexors. Just take a minute to breathe and relax. Ground in center. Feel the hips opening and releasing. Deep breath in and out. Okay, so once again, I'm going to just bring one leg around and just bring one foot on top of the thigh. Try to get those both legs to sink to the ground, hips on each side and legs on each side. And then I'm going to walk around to the other side away from my grounded legs and feet. So opening the shoulders, opening the chest, deep breath in and out. Squeeze out those abs, go a little deeper into it, deep breath in and out. And come back in. Okay, so the leg again that's in front is this side this time. Keep it there. Opposite leg is going to slide out, straighten out through the back. Sinking the hips down. So this is a hip stretch. If you're feeling it a lot in the knee, bring your knee in a little bit. Don't let the knee take all the pressure. We're trying to get into the hips, not the knees. And again, you can come all the way down to the floor, resting the forehead down either on the floor or the ground or a brick or a pillow. Just take a few minutes here just to let the hips release. Sinking to the ground. This is a grounding, relaxing, releasing pose. Deep breath in and out. Breathing deeply, sinking into it. Embrace that stretch. Okay, we're walking the hands back up slowly, lengthening the spine up, hands coming in to the front. And again, just see how the next part goes. Don't force anything. We're going to see if we can grab that back foot. Remember, each side could be a little different, so just take your time. And again, opening that hip still, lengthening your spine, bringing that foot towards you, deep breath in and out. So this is moving to mermaid pose, not king pigeon. You can go into king pigeon if you like. It's bringing that foot to the back of the head and really bending back, but I've never been able to get there yet. So if you are flexible enough, then you certainly can go ahead and do that if you've done it before. Let's relax that leg down, bring the hands back to the floor, and then step one more time into down dog. Walk the dog, pedal the feet, lengthen your spine, stretch everything out, stretch out the back, round those palms, relax head, neck, shoulders, just walk it out a bit, release out any tight muscles, deep breath in and out. Okay, let's take it to a three-legged dog, starting with that right leg coming up. Open that hip up, lengthen and lift up. Deep breath in and out. Turn to the floor with that leg. Let's try the left side. Lift it up, open the hip up, lengthen it out. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Open your hip a bit. Come back down. Let's walk out again to the front of your mat. Hands parallel, shoulder width apart, dropping one more time into the cobra. Open the heart chakra, open the shoulders, open the chest, head's relaxed. Lengthen the spine, open the hips. Cobra, stretching out the hips, little back bend. And then sink and round back, child pose one more time. Relax back, sinking down, breathe into that lower back, deep breathing. Resting and breathing. Rolling in and up. Let's come into easy pose for a minute. So we're just going to get into a few more deep stretches. So just bring the legs into easy and just relax here for another breath or two. Grounding, hip releasing. So anytime on the ground, we're releasing our hips. We're going to use some circles one way, then circle the other. So hands can rest just lightly on top of the knees. It can help you a little bit with your circling. Lengthening out the spine, moving into the sides, breathing in slowly, fold forward. Slide side, arch and round back. To the other side, go nice and big and deep and long and wide. Breathing in and out. Lengthening that spine out. Stretching out those hips. One more time around. Come up tall. Switch the legs. Opposite leg in front.
Switch the direction. We're going to do a few more circles. Just a few more times around. Take your time. Lengthen it out. Stretch it all out. Deep breath in and out. Lengthen. Sink back to the side. Fold forward. Big stretch. One or two more times around. Go slow. Lengthen it out. Arch it back. Wrong side. Use the hands to help you. One more circle. And come up tall. Relax. Let's take a few seconds just to breathe here. Hands in genre mudra. That's thumb and first finger together. Deep breath in and out. Just really fill those lungs up and empty everything else. Breathing in right to the pelvis floor and out through the crown chakra. One or two more full deep breaths in and out here. Good. Okay, let's just take that front leg up and just circle it a couple times. 1, 2 big slow circles from the hip joint. And then let's stop and go the other way. 3, 2. Okay, now bring that leg up and over top of the other foot. And we're in log pose or half lotus. If you want to bring the second leg up, if it's easy enough for you, you can tuck it in over top and that's full lotus. We're going to take a few seconds here in half lotus just to breathe and let the hips open and release. Feel that stretch. Getting deep into the hips right now. Relaxing and breathing. And then we're going to switch it up to the other side. So leg on top is going to drop down to the ground. The other leg's coming up. And again, we're going to start with a few circles from the hip joint. Try to circle it out. Breathe and breathe out. One more circle round. And again, switch directions for 3, 2, excellent. Again, leg comes on top. Try to get close to the hip, let the knees drop, let the knees open. And just take a few seconds here to sink and breathe, let the hips release. Feel that stretch. Good. Okay, let's come down with legs out, give them a shake out, shake them out, massage them out. Get those back muscles that might be a little tensed up, released. We're going to come down to the bridge, okay, for a little back bend and a little more hip stretch to finish off before we do our breathing. So feet parallel, hip width apart. We're sinking back. We're going slow, working ab muscles and back muscles. Resist down, resist down, resist down. Relax. Bring your feet in just a little closer, but hip width apart. Arms extend overhead, shoulders to the floor, let them sink. Let's ground through those feet, open the hip flexors up, coming into a full bridge. Open those hips, lengthen it out. Deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch, feel that hip releasing and opening. Arms come overhead again, slowly relax down. Keep the hips up though. Feet grounding. Very slowly roll it back down to the ground, slowly, slowly, slowly. And then rest. And we're going to come into keyhole. So another hip stretch. Bring that one leg up and over top of the thigh or the knee. Reach the hands through to the back thigh and bring that knee into the chest. Just hug it in, hip stretch out, deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch. Relax here for a breath or two. Embrace the stretch. Relax to the ground. Unravel that side. Cross the other leg over. So, reaching through again with the hands, grabbing that back thigh, hug that knee into the chest, pull it into the chest, feel that hip stretch out, deep breath in and out. Relax, hug it in, breathe. Return to the floor with both feet. Let's come one more time into bridge, arms overhead, shoulders rest. Feet ground down, hips lengthen and lift up. Let the shoulders relax as the feet ground and hips open. Deep breathing. Slowly bring arms overhead and let them drop to the sides. Slowly roll the spine down, one vertebrae at a time. Relax the arms. Let's just do a little shuffle with the knees. Loosen up the hips and the feet. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly and gently. And coming to one side. Walk your hands in, let's roll it up. We're gonna come into easy pose, easy sitting. Relax here. We're gonna do some easy breathing. So finishing off, so you should be a little stretched out. We started with a little active and getting those legs stretched out, shoulders stretched out, and kind of put it all together with the half moon, and then we went more into the hips and legs. So we're going to spend the last minute or two just doing some deep, full breathing. So this is a minute just to kind of enjoy the effects of the yoga after everything's all stretched out and relaxed. Try to quiet the mind and just be focused on the breathing, feeling the breath moving out of your body. Just quiet, slow, deep breathing. Okay, we're going to take a minute or two for square breath. So breathing, it's box breath or square breath. We're just going to do a minute or two. We're going to start with the easy breath in 4, nice and easy. Breathe in 4. Hold that breath for 4, exhale for 4, hold on empty for 4. Do a few sets of those and then we'll try the 5. So again, if you are pregnant, you wouldn't want to hold your breath for too long. If you have heart problems, ear problems, eyes or nose problems, you might want to not hold the breath for too long, although these are small boxes. So again, try it out. Maybe try the first set. If you find it a little bit difficult or you know you have some of those issues, maybe don't do the last few of the 5, okay? So we're going to start. I'm counting, you're breathing, and again, it's just the shape of a square. Everything's going to be even. So here we go. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold on empty, nothing in or out. Again, breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Holding on empty, nothing in or out. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Holding on empty. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath. Nothing in or out. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on empty. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, just hold that breath. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on empty, nothing in or out. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding on empty. Breathe in. Regular breaths. Just again, find your own rhythm of breath. Deep breath in and out. Feel that breath moving through the lungs, through the belly, through the back, through the shoulders. Just cleansing the whole body with your fresh air. Quieting the mind. Just take a deep breath and arms come all the way up. Reach up, breathe out, coming into the prayer pose. And just hold here for a breath or two. I'm going to take it to temple mudra. So point your fingers up, sending energy up to the crown chakra, to the head, to the brain, to the pineal gland. Just hold here for another breath or two. High energy breathing, sending it to the crown chakra. One more big breath in and out. Hands come back into the heart, and then just open those palms and fingers to lotus mudra. So thumbs and pinkies stay connected, other fingers opening like petals. Take a few more deep breaths in and out here, just smelling the flowers. Breathe in, breathe out. One more big breath in. Blow off those petals. Shake it all out. And again, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm moving on the mat with Dana. Namaste. I hope you come again. I hope you will like this video and consider subscribing to the channel.